Ukraine's top commander says Ukraine needs to prepare for a reduction in Western support. It was an essay on CNN.com, and Valery Zalozinski says the military must turn to emerging technologies to win. Unmanned weapons, drones and the like are the central drivers. And he said Russia had significant advantage in mobilizing human resources. He also writes that sanctions on Russia aren't working. He writes the weakness of the international sanctions regime means Russia, in partnership with certain others, is still able to deploy its military-industrial complex in pursuit of a war of attrition against us. Adam Smith is the former advisor to OFAC, the US Office of Foreign Assets Controls. He joins me from Washington. I'm grateful for you. Now, this is tricky because he's basically saying the sanctions haven't worked, in a sense that Russia, fine, you may tell me that, they'll work in the long run, Richard, they'll work in the long run. But by that stage, Russia's created a military machine and has circumnavigated the worst effects.
Indeed. Well, thanks so much for having me. And you're 100% right. The long run is not really what we have to play with here. It's the short run that we need to care about and that Ukraine definitely cares about. And it's undoubtedly the case that despite the incredible sanctions, the G7 coordination, the EU coordination and whatnot, Russia is still fighting a war. The pressure on Ukraine is significant, and the sanctions have, I think, stopped it to a degree, but certainly not in a significant manner, in a way that would sort of, the troops are not back in their barracks, long story short.
Right, nor has the economy collapsed in Russia, which is the other important one. Now, so, the ruble has recovered. There is economic growth of 3.5% odd. Now, you and I can pass about whether or not they're fiddling the numbers. But as long as large parts of the world avoid the sanctions, China, South Africa, India, there's large numbers of countries who are still doing business, then essentially we've failed on sanctions.
Well, I wouldn't go that far. I mean, the question I think needs to be, is President Putin fighting the war he wants to be fighting? And because of sanctions, export controls, and other restrictions, the answer is clearly no. Right? He has to go to convicts to get his personnel up. He's got to go to third-rate suppliers like Iran and North Korea to get his technology. He's got to repurpose consumer products for military ends. This is not the war of a digital sort of military that President Putin was well vaunted as sort of fighting. But you're right. So long as you have parties out there who are willing to not comply with G7, EU, US measures, it's going to be challenging.
Right.
But even so,
let's get away, if you like, from the generalities in that sense, both for my questions, but and drill down. What do you think could have and should have been added to the sanctions regime that wasn't, for whatever reason?
Well, I don't think it needs to be added more than just enforced. And I think the world is catching up to this. So with respect to the oil restrictions, for example, there is an oil price cap limitation, sanctions, if you will, by the EU, the G7, the US, Australia, and others. And the US and others are picking up the enforcement of that very, very significantly. So it's still a case, as John McCain said, that Russia is a gas station masquerading as a country. I think that's a little of a misnomer perhaps, but it's still a one business town. And so if we are able to sort of really crack down on the oil, I think that the ability for Russia to continue its operations will be difficult. And to be fair, even in the oil side, it's true that India, for example, is purchasing a lot of Russian oil. However, they're purchasing it in rupees. Foreign Minister Lavrov has complained that there's too many rupees that Russia has in Delhi and unable to spend it. So it's certainly, they're selling the oil, which is not necessarily good, but they're not necessarily getting the full benefit of that sale in a way they would if they were getting dollars or euros.
If you are the Ukraine head of army who says the sanctions haven't worked as well as they'd wanted or hoped, and you're facing an emboldened Russia where their military industrial complex is performing faster than the West is supplying arms to Ukraine, can you understand why he's so unhappy?
Without a doubt, the war has continued. I can understand why he's upset about it. I mean, sanctions, I think we can all admit, was never going to be the only solution here, and perhaps they were vaunted in a way that they didn't deserve to be. But I do think more can be done, and that more is principally on the enforcement side. And I think we're starting to see that gear up rather significantly.
Good to see you, sir. I'm very grateful. Thank you. Robust discussion on sanctions.